Hello, welcome back to Inner Voice Whispers. My name is Zendaya, and today we're going to be doing a video on hair length check. So I did just take my jacket off so you guys can get a better look of the length of my hair. Just a disclaimer, I did trim it twice. So I haven't had my hair straightened since May of 2021. It is now October of 2022. So it's been a really long time since I straightened my hair. I did originally plan way back in 2020 that I wanted to get my hair straightened every 4 months so I can get it trimmed and I can keep it up, right? But all the shenanigans happened and I wasn't necessarily able to get to anybody to be able to straighten my hair. Also, I was noticing that the person I was getting my hair straightened with once a year, that my hair was having a hard time bouncing back after that person straightened it. So I kind of just started straightening it myself. And the last time I straightened it was last year. So I straightened it twice myself and I trimmed it twice myself. This time I decided to go see somebody so I can get it properly treated. I can get it properly cut. And she specialized in natural hair and having your hair bounce back after straightening it. With a lot of her products, she owns a product called Coily Life. Very good product, very good brand. She's African American herself also, and she goes back and forth from straightening her hair to wearing it natural. So I wanted that extra security of knowing that my hair was going to bounce back nicely after I straighten it. No, I have not washed my hair since she straightened it, so I will see how well it bounces back after. I don't really put much heat in it. I probably put heat in it twice since I've had it straightened. It's been straightened for 2.5 weeks. So this is what it's still looking like. She did a great job. And she did cut my hair. So I've been natural for about 9 years. And way back when I first started, I got a lot of tips and tricks from people like I explained before. And I was seeing that some of the girls were twisting their hair. And when it dried, they would cut the ends. Just a little dusting or whatever the case was. I didn't really feel confident enough to take my ends, spread it out, and cut it in its natural form. I didn't want to do that, so I just did it the easiest way. And that's just kind of how I've been just keeping down some of the broken ends and some of the shenanigans. I wasn't really concerned about how even my hair was because I was never straightening it. So, I mean, as far as I was concerned, you can't really tell if it's even or not. Not necessarily the best strategy according to the woman that straightened my hair. Her name is Dorothy Sanchez, and she owns a brand called Coily Life. And that's for women with kinky and curly hair who want to go back and forth between straightening their hair without heat damage. And it's a very good brand. So, yeah, she was just kind of telling me how to upkeep my hair and giving me some good information. However, my hairstylist did recommend me not to do that, even though I'm probably still going to do it, because I like to be able to manage my hair. I like to be able to have the comb slip through it. I don't want to be fighting with my ends. If I feel like it's not right, I'm going to get rid of it. That's just how I am. I have no problem taking some scissors to my hair. So fast forward to now. Like I mentioned, my hair's been straight for 2.5 weeks, and she did cut my hair. She trimmed it. She cut it about 1 inch, and I'll show you guys some pictures of what it looked like after she blew it dry. Show some spots that were short due to me wearing a high ponytail very often. She said that's from pulling my hair up all the time because you know I like to wear that high pony on the side. She says when you wear your hair up a lot, it stresses the back. So there were some short parts in the back. So she just kind of cut what she thought was necessary to cut. And then she curled it and it looked fabulous. This is what it looked like. If you're still watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is going to be a before and after of my hair. On the left side where the V shape is at, this is where it was broken off. This is also another before and after of my hair after she has straightened it with flat irons. I think she cut about 1 inch, but she says she only cut what was necessary. I told her to style the way that she wanted to, so she went ahead and bumped it and put some curls in it. And this is just a quick snippet of what my hair looked like right after I got it done and before I trimmed it again myself. However, last week I did realize that I was still having trouble combing through my ends, so I went ahead and took some scissors to it and I cut it again. So the length is This is what the length is now. There are some uneven parts, but like I said, I curl my hair, so you can't really tell that much. And I just wanted to cut the parts that were not smooth. So I'm not really pulling too hard, but my hair is right down here, right where my bra strap is at. Yeah. So, I will do another video about how I eat and things that I ingest to be able to maintain healthy hair growth. But I did want to just check in with you guys and show you what my hair looks like once it's straightened, that it is healthy, that it is flourishing, that I do recommend that you guys see a natural hair specialist if you have natural hair, if you like going back and forth. Try to find a brand that will support that, and try to find a hairstylist that knows how much heat to put in your hair before it gets damaged. Because the one time I saw that other hairstylist that I saw, my hair was not bouncing back the way I thought it should. There were certain parts that were laying straight still, and eventually, like after about 3 or 4 washes, it bounced back. But I don't want to have to deal with that. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information about the brand that I'm moving forward with now, which is called Coily Life. Now, the reason that I'm moving forward with this brand is because it's good for heat protection. Now, like I said, I don't do a lot of heat in my hair. She did imply that even using a heating cap on your hair is using heat to your hair and can give you heat damaged. I'm more concerned about manipulating my hair while putting heat in it rather than just putting heat on it with a heating cap. No, I didn't even use a heating cap over the last several years since being natural. I just bought a heating cap because I realized that with everything that had happened, which I mentioned in a previous video, I needed a little extra help with getting the conditioner to seep into my hair and into the hair pores, the follicles. So I did buy a heating cap, but I'm still going to go ahead and use this brand just in case I decide to move forward with straightening my hair every 3 or 4 months, having her trim it, which I probably will. It's been doing very well with growing, with keeping it trimmed. So I actually really liked the experience with getting my hair done because she washed it really well. I haven't had my hair washed by somebody else in years. So that was like a spa day for me. Also, there wasn't a lot of pulling on my hair. There wasn't a lot of yanking going on and frustration. Like I've had that happen before too. And it's never any fun when somebody feels frustrated by your hair. And it's never really fun when somebody feels like they need to use like arm muscle to get through your hair. So she said it was her products that help her kind of manage through my hair and the tangles and the split ends and everything like that. If you guys are curious about the brand, this is what it looks like. And I will post a picture right up here so you guys can get a better look of the full lineup. And that's it, guys. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know how long my hair has grown. Just do a little check-in with hair length and with straightening my hair and all that process that I know a lot of us get nervous about as natural, kinky, curly girls. This is part of my hair journey. This is what I've learned so far, and I hope this video has helped you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.